I'm Chef Gail Sokol and welcome to my kitchen. Do you ever wonder how to get the flakiest pie crust ever? And I have heard from some of you that you want to know how. Well, you're in for a great video because I'm going to give you my best tips ever. First, start with a low protein flour. All-purpose flour is fine. You can even take out a few tablespoons of the all-purpose in the recipe and add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. That lightens it up and makes it more starchy and less protein, which will form less gluten-forming proteins and less gluten, which will actually reduce the toughness of the pie. So here is a great way to start with a low-protein flour. Secondly, you want to start with the coldest fat ever. Sometimes I store my cubed butter or shortening in the freezer for just like about 30 minutes just to get it ice cold, because the whole purpose of a pie crust is flakes, and that means you're going to make layers of little blobs of dough, because you're only going to make the dough get mixed in to a certain extent until it's pea-sized pieces. So you're going to end up with dough butter or dough fat, dough fat, dough fat. So when the fat melts in the oven, it's going to leave a space. It's going to fill with steam. Steam is a powerful leavener. It's going to push the dough up and below it, and it's going to separate those layers into flakiness. Coldness makes a difference. All right, whatever fat you use. The water. Always good water in a pastry crust. Make sure you get your icy water ready first. Very important. My secret tip. While you're adding in all your ingredients, be sure to add a little bit of an acid. Not much. It could be up to a few teaspoons, even up to a tablespoon of anything like fresh lemon juice, orange juice, even something like vinegar. Doesn't matter what type. I like apple cider vinegar, could be white wine vinegar. The acid denatures the proteins and actually allows the dough to roll out that much more easier. We bakers call extensibility, and actually will prevent the gluten from forming like a rubber band out of your dough. Really makes a difference. And then my last tip, chill your dough. Wrap it in plastic wrap, make a disc, flatten it, and throw it in the fridge to allow the gluten-forming proteins that you have developed to relax and chill out a little before you roll it out. Those are my best tips for making the most flaky pie crust ever. I hope you become a subscriber. Till next time.